Hey guys, December 5th, back in the garage. We had some snow flurries kind of come through today. So it was snowing around noon, 1 o'clock, so we decided not to go riding today. We had a little bit of wrenching to do. Dad got the EGT sensor for his catalyst here, and he got the riser block for the SRX. So we'll have the SRX on the ice this weekend. Looking forward to that. And then we had some wrenching to do on the Polaris here, get that ready for another day of testing. And then hopefully tinker with the Pro X2 here a little bit. Before we get wrenching, there was some ISR news that came out this morning about specifications of clutching for pro stock racing. So as of right now, it looks like a lightweight secondary spring cup that everybody's been running for the last, I don't know how many years, is not stock class legal, which is kind of very silly. To me, myself, I don't express a whole lot of my opinions, but this one's just kind of silly enough to where I should even talk about it. Just because, I mean, clutching is open. We can change the clutching weights, the springs. You can still run a billet lightweight secondary helix. So it's no different than, it's a mechanical part that everybody can go buy. I mean, we can go buy a whole barrel of race gas and we can run race gas in our pro stock machines. So I think just being a mechanical part and outlawing just a spring cup, I mean, even if it's 2-roller, 3-roller, that stuff I don't really have an opinion on, but just the open clutching rule that usually has been, which is now trying to put some specifications on it, which is odd. So like the Speedwerx lightweight cup that Jeremy Houle was nice enough to support us with this year, we can't use. So that's kind of a bummer. But we'll see if anything comes about it with enough people talking about it that it's kind of a silly rule. We'll see if anything happens with it or not. But just figured I'd put my little 2 cents out there of what I think. So who knows? So with the Polaris in here, as always, we got it tipped on the side with the sidekick. Shout out to my boss man Brady. He was out on the lake yesterday watching us run around when He's seen the F7 go down and he helped us load it on the trailer. So shout out Brady Deerdahl. So we're pretty happy with how it handled. A little tight in some scenarios. So we're going to pull a few of the outside studs here just to loosen it up. I still liked the ski pressure we had. So I'm going to leave the front arm the way it is and pull a few studs. So then something with, we've got enough miles on this track now to where it's pretty broken. And we always go around with our no-go, go gauge and check all the studs because just those studs kind of wearing into the track a little bit. You can usually get another 1/8 of a turn to tighten them, just make sure they're all nice and tight. So something we usually do. Well, we're ready for testing tomorrow. Pulled some studs out of the outside, made a skid frame adjustment, backed off the springs on the front ski shocks a little bit, making changes, feeling it out still. So look for another day of riding tomorrow. Dad's got his catalyst all back together, ready to go for tomorrow. Brody might be riding this one tomorrow a little bit. And some more SRX stuff here. Dad got his bar riser together, put this flat plate on with this swivel here, so then you can mount your bar riser right to that. So you can see this one he had already had custom made from a while ago. I'm not sure what it was for, but so he's got that all done and working on the handlebars right now. So the SRX will be on the lake tomorrow. That'll be exciting. Yes, the windshield is extremely big and goofy, but the bars fit in it. He's got full coverage on his hands, and if it is, it's looking like it's going to be cold race weekend, so maybe this big windshield will be the smart plan. And an update on the F7. Thanks to everybody that reached out with their thoughts and opinions and ideas. We really appreciate it. Kind of gives us a little bit different viewpoint of how we're looking at it. So hasn't been touched today. Not sure what we're going to be doing with it just yet. So, well, that'll probably do it for today's vlog. Just in the garage wrenching odds and ends, trying things on the new Polaris and whatnot. So maybe we'll do a little part 1 on the Pro X2 here before we head out, just show what parts we have so far and what we're going to start on with that. So maybe we'll do 2 little short videos today. But again, I appreciate all the subscribers, followers, YouTube, Facebook. I appreciate it.